India surprisingly actually has a decent amount of Samuses.
Yeah?
So I'm gonna see. I think they're definitely gonna know how to kind of work around the.
Yeah, that practice is very important.
Well, like fundamentals do really help out that character. It's always nice to be able to know what to expect against her.
Yes, and especially Samus. Knowing how to play around Samus's like up B out of shield and her missiles and her charge shot, it's good. And playing against Samus is teach you awareness, which is good in teams.
Red team is getting knocked around a little bit.
Yeah, trying to rush in, get their work done, and
Rick he's trying to get back to stage. They're not letting him on.
Yeah, Falco's an interesting character in teams too, because he can either. I think Falco would be really good against the Samus, looking for those low percentage kills. But he also dies so quickly.
I think Falco is definitely one of those characters where if you do want to play out that 1v1 scenario, Falco's more of that kind of character.
Absolutely.
Although one thing I'm liking from Lance, he's using a laser, but he's being pretty smart about it. He's not just kind of throwing the lasers out, hitting Rick with them. He's really,
leaving those lasers in or around.
He's picking his spots really well.
I agree. And it's hard. Those Falco lasers go real fast. Yikes, not looking so hot for red team here. Really trying to find their footing.
I think that first stock that Lance lost really just kind of set them off on that start.
Yeah,
it's got hard to
momentum's
recover
huge. As a spacey player, you really want all that momentum going in.
Yeah, you're either gonna be running train on people or they're gonna run train on you.
Yeah,
it's kind of spacey life. That was a bold side B from KJH.
Yeah, he does a lot of those.
He stared that Falco in the eyes.
I like those. That's kind of like the mango. I don't even know what I'm doing.
It's the good bad option.
Yes. When you condition your opponent to cover the good option, the bad option suddenly becomes the good option.
All right, they can put some damage on KJH. They've got another more even.
Yeah. Wow. It got a lot closer.
That's one thing I will say. Rick and Lance are they're definitely like mentally strong players.
That's really important.
They're not one to lose their forwards.
Playing a long game melee, it's easy to let your nerves kind of fray out, get a little frustrated, and especially in teams, because you're not only playing for yourself, you're playing for your partner.
Yeah, you're playing for that dude sitting right next to you.
It's a lot of pressure. It's a lot of internal pressure.
Okay, here we go.
Ooh,
that's the space.
That was a good downer. See, this is Falco pulling his weight here in this team smash.
That's why it's so unfortunate to see that just like early stock, it'd be 2 stocks and 2 stocks against their 1-2.
And especially against such a grindy character like Samus, you hate to be down early, where you have to grind out against them.
She definitely wins that comp war of attrition aspect.
Yeah, the war of attrition is very much in Samus's favor.
Now it's gonna be interesting to see if they're gonna prefer one character to deal with the Samus versus like one person to deal with the Fox. I know some people, just like matchup wise, you kind of prefer different things. I wonder how Rick and Lance are gonna be able to handle that. Or if they're gonna be doing more interchangeable thing. Okay, I thought it was looking like Lance was gonna take it for a second.
But yeah, they're looking very balanced. You know, playing off of each other, understanding what to do when, and not just focusing on one of their opponents.
Blue team's on the ledge right now. Not having stage control. Stage control, always important, including in doubles.
Very much against Samus. Mostly so she doesn't have stage control. Because a comfortable Samus is scary. Ooh, and this is good.
This is unexpected.
This is very close.
This is unexpected from round 1. It's really... Both parties trying to play super careful.
One touch could lead to a death. A lot of respect between these two. I like that KJH is throwing that respect to Lance.
There's just something about like a 1v1 that happens in doubles where players suddenly like pick their spots so much more carefully than when they do just a regular 1v1 singles. Good use of
I like that shine, that falling shine.
Using efforts to purpose.
I haven't seen that a lot before, but it's cool. Ooh, unfortunate DI from KJA, but wow. Lance and Rick really clutching that out there.
I think it's fair to say that Lance and Rick are the underdogs in this match.
Absolutely. But their mental fortuity just really carrying them through that game.
It's always nice to see a player being able to lose that first stock and just say, all right,
and not give up.
Yeah, bring it back.
Absolutely.
Now you go back to Battlefield. I wonder why they wouldn't go somewhere a little bit more dreamland, like where Samus's recovery would be a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
Not a little bit better,
something bigger. Even FD, I think, would be good.
Ooh, I like that edge guard. Almost, but he stuck that nair out and just couldn't quite finish it.
Yeah, it's good to try. And there's just a lot of In this match especially, just hitboxes floating around for a while. They can really catch you off. Ooh.
Lance,
good on
great use of the lasers. Often a forgotten thing about Falco. He has that really, really good save. Laser your teammate over and over.
Yeah, absolutely. After the recovery's done, just give him another one. Good patience from Rick, waiting out that up B from Doug. It catches a lot of people if you're not used to it. Oh, good back
Getting both of them off the stage.
That's so satisfying, catching both of them.
That was great option.
Great up smash. Great ledge coverage. The synergy is off the charts,
Rick
man.
taking the low and Lance taking the high. I love
Absolutely. Awkward teammate grab. You don't want to see that, especially as Samus, because it's such a commitment to grab as Samus in teams.
Definitely risky. That grapple stays out for a long time.
And Rick's just bouncing back and forth between these two, hitting the Samus, running over, hitting the Fox.
Yeah, it looks like Lance and Rick are doing a really good job of kind of riding their momentum a little bit.
Yeah, riding their momentum and just looking very comfortable. They're not like getting thrown off guard by any weird Samus stuff. They're not getting outspeeded by KJH's Fox.
Ooh, that's unfortunate.
A great side B from Lance though to take down the Samus.
Great side. Unfortunately, Duck was out there. He stuck that down and hit KJH and
but he suffered for it. He died. He died because of it. I guess it's a big stock trade.
It's a big one. We got Lance kind of doing some work over there.
KJH is playing very reserved and patiently, which is an interesting thing. I'm usually used to seeing Kulindi run in, do a bunch of moves, and run back out.
I think against a team like Rick and Lance, who are definitely capable of speeding up, or even like matching their speed, maybe they probably just want to opt for maybe a little bit more of a controlled plan.
Yeah.
Kind of pick their spots a little bit more and just say, let's slow down.
It's good to see that patience. Stray hit from Rick knocks Lance out there.
You got KJH running in against Rick, trying to do the Fox stick. Ooh, is he going to get the edge guard? Close. Duck is great close on some of these edge guards, but he's just dropping them.
Just 2%. It's hard with the Falco on stage. Again, you just have to keep your other opponent in mind the whole time.
Good rush down by KJH to get Rick stuck.
And that's the KJH I'm used to.
That's what we're all used to.
Yeah.
Super clean, crisp, makes the forced stock comeback against West Wales. That
yes. Important. But again, we're in this really close last stock situation.
Let's see. Here's the thing, Samus can really slow it down against this, even at 2v1. Just how floaty she is.
And this awareness of both of them is just so amazing to me. Duck had a power shield in there while he was edge guarding the Fox.
They're definitely, Rick and Lance are doing a good job of, they're just kind of picking one person to go in, and then the other person's going to kind of play way more of a support role.
Yes.
See what happens. If maybe Falco gets hit, Rick runs in with his Fox.
Really trying to use that numbers advantage in this small space against either the Samus or the Fox.
As you can see, Samus's slower pace is really paying off for Duck right now. Ooh, and we're up. We're
That's
up
a clean 2-0 from Lance and Rick.
Looking much.
Oh, is this best of 5?
Better. This is a best of 5. We're in top 8. We're in winner semis.
We are in winner semis. It says it right there.
Winner of this gets to the top 3.
Wow. All right, and here's the dreamland we were expecting. Just a lot more stage and space for Samus.
Now, towards the end of that matchup, or the end of the match in the 2v1, it really looked like Samus' survivability was giving Lance and Rick a little bit of trouble. That's only going to be doubled or tripled on the stage.
Until they hit that up smash.
Until they hit the up smash.
Which Dreamland solves.
This stage is absolutely ridiculous for Samus.
Oh, it's so good. Ring space is huge.
We've got a bigger box and the walls on the side to help Samus grapple a little bit.
Absolutely. Yeah, Battlefield's hard to grapple, but Duck doesn't have a huge problem with it. I think it's just the space here. Ooh, and a good soft missile for that almost edge guard. Duck's dropping a lot of these almost, I don't want to say easy, but pretty straightforward edge guards.
Something you just expect a little bit. Something we've seen from him.
And I'll give him a little bit of credit. Edge guarding is a lot harder in teams.
It is.
There's a whole other thing you have to worry about. We're back.
Yeah, red team off the stage. Very clean edge guarding.
Very clean.
I think the biggest thing is to understand what options your teammate covers and just cover the rest. You really got a lot of communication. But Duck gets that sweet charge shot.
Sweet charge shot. Right to the bird.
The juicy charge shot.
Right in the beak. And again, they're just in these cramped little corners on the edge of the stage, which is not where Duck wants to be. He wants to be able to utilize all the space in Dreamland. But I think Lance and Rick are doing a really good job of cornering them. Their rushdown is looking very nice.
Ooh, KJH getting carried both sides of the stage, just getting knocked out.
It's not a good feeling, getting knocked back and forth.
It is if you're the team combo.
That's a good point.
See, okay, here's what I'm really liking about Rick and Lance is just as one teammate gets hit, the other one manages to hit blue team member while there's still hit lag.
Salvaging something out of the lag that comes with these moves.
So if player 1 can't punch the move, player 2 is going to be there for it.
And it turns these hits into trades, which is so much better for the red team. Because it's so easy for Samus, especially in this war of attrition, to just rack up these free hits, and suddenly you're down 100%. But blue team's looking much more comfortable in this open
Looking a little bit better.
Oh, very important set of down airs there from Rick. No, from Lance.
Lance is the Falcon. All these spaces mates. They're all the same. Not giving up. They're still trying to keep up the speed.
And these low percentage kills on Samus are so important. Interesting fair there.
Alright, cool. Even though Lance was knocked down, he managed to close out that edge guard.
Yeah, good down smash. It's a very cognizant down smash.
With 3 characters running around all over the place, it's hard to counter remember. It's kind of hard to keep track.
Absolutely. It's so easy just to get lost in either a one-on-one or just get overwhelmed by what's happening on screen. But all these players are so calm under pressure.
That's what's good about being a season. Small. Yeah. Dude, he just hit that tiny little corner, that down the downer hitbox.
I swear, that thing gets bigger every time they use it.
We're gonna see Duck, even though Dreamland's helping out, because after Rick gets those 2 up airs, there's nowhere else to go. It just goes too high.
Yeah, and that's really good for red team having that time just to work on KJH.
I like Doug had a really good wait there. He knew Lance was waiting for the shine downer or something. He's just
very patient recovery. Ooh. And that's what we were talking about earlier with those wayward missiles, really having to play around.
There we go. We're back at that 2v1 with Duck. Duck's shaking his head, not looking too happy.
Nail biter here. I mean, I've seen Duck in these 2v1 situations before. We saw him last game, and he didn't quite pull it out, but he held his own.
I like to shoot some missiles, just kind of nothing too rash. There we go.
And wow, the 3-0.
The cleanest 3-0.
I was not expecting that at all, even a little bit.
Great showing.
Yeah, seriously, these underdogs coming out strong.
I know. Coming from players like Lance and Rick, obviously they have a chance, but
but you don't expect a 3-0. Wow. Yeah, shout out to Indiana putting in work here at Rubicon 6. Rubicon 6?
Rubicon 6.
Wow, 6. What a world we live in.
All right, so we're presumably having Silent Wolf Toph up here in a little bit.
I don't know if you're watching Silent Wolf before today, but he's looking good. He's looking crispy. This is not that get force stocked by Axe Silent Wolf that we know and love. This is the
infamous.
Press buttons as fast as you can. And have all of your buttons work. I don't know. It works out for him.
Who knows? Maybe I bet Silent Wolf has some peace of mind knowing that Fountain's not legal in teams.
Ooh, the low blow there. But no, Silent Wolf and Toph have teamed before.
NorCal Brothers.
Yeah, they made top 8 at, I forget what tournament it was. But they know how to play with each other. They know how to play against a lot of the field. They just have a lot of experience. So I'm expecting some good play. I'm expecting very clean play from these two.
Definitely a lot of fast-paced Fox gameplay.
Absolutely.
Arjuna. Do we know who we have next? Okay.
I hope it's these two. It's just a pleasure watching Silent Wolf play.
Well, just visually, he's so cool, I think.
It's just pretty, his movement.
Everything he does, it's
just like a tech skill video all the time. Man, remember when those used to be popular? Back in like 2011? Are they? I hope so.
There's a Reddit competition right now. Tech skill.
Oh, wonderful.
Show for tech skill. But yeah, we don't see too many tech skill videos these days. Kind of a dying art.
But yeah, back when it was popular,
Dude,
Silent Wolf was ahead of the game.
The king of tech combo videos.
The emperor. If there was a tech video and it wasn't about Silent Wolf, I probably didn't watch it.
I think we have a. Oh, never mind. I thought we were gonna have Rowan O'Reilly up here, but that's the wrong header.
Yeah, that would be. I hope we get to see that. Rowan O'Reilly, I played against them in teams, and that is scary.
Rowan O'Reilly, actually, there was a tournament in Indiana a little while ago, and Rowan O'Reilly managed to beat a bait and someone else from Pittsburgh. I can't remember who his teammate was.
Who is it? Do you know what character it was?
I think it was Fox.
It's probably Carol. It might have been.
It wasn't. I know it wasn't.
Was it Carol?
It was a bait in another Pittsburgh local, but no. So
they're a bunch of foxes.
So Rowan O'Reilly is, if they are the ones up on deck, they're definitely a team. A team to watch out for.
Yeah, a team to be careful.
I'd say both those players aren't they're not top 100, but they're just kind of, especially O'Reilly, just like on that kind of outer ring. Yeah, that top 150.
Yeah, they're very solid. O'Reilly's a little emotional, and Fro can be too.
As a Falcon main can be.
Yes, that Falcon emotion, the temper flaring.
Dude, these button noses.
Just look at his hands. It looks so natural. Human hands aren't supposed to move like that.
Yeah, those are robot hands. To do this tournament stacked.
Yeah,
just
seriously.
Looking through the entries, there's a lot of good players. A lot of Midwest monsters.
There are a lot of hidden bosses in Midwest. You have to take it seriously. Kalamazoo questioning these results.
Kalamazoo in chat.
Oh. This is a nice little venue. I like this.
Kalamazoo doesn't agree with that, what I say about O'Reilly and Bro.
What? He doesn't?
Call me out on this. Not like defend. Like when you get down below top 100, it's a little bit taser for sure. I don't know. They're regional monsters.
Absolutely.
Sorry, KZ. I'm sorry if that was wrong. I don't mean to offend.
Bro's movement is definitely top 150. I don't know about the rest of his game, but his movement is so pretty.
Definitely good. Definitely with the more movement heavy parts.
Absolutely. His platform movement is phenomenal. And O'Reilly's no slouch either. Very solid, very punish heavy, read heavy Falcon. As you know, all our good Falcons are.
Now, I know we saw, did you ever watch Get On My Level, that Canadian tournament?
I don't know a lot about Canada.
There was one tournament where Toph and Mango teamed. And Toph, they actually made it able, like, of course, well, it's Mango, so they make it grand finals, but Toph was able, like, even against H-Box M2K. Toph is,
no, I think Toph still talks about that sometimes.
Definitely no, he's not slouching teams, that's for sure.
Oh, absolutely not. Toph's not a slouch in general. He's top 100, right?
He is top 100. I think he was 90s?
90s?
90s or 80s.
It. But hey, making top 100 in general that is a lot of work.
Do you go on Reddit ever?
Sometimes.
Every commenter has their own opinion on the top 100 list.
Of course they do.
No one is happy with it, no matter what it is.
Dude, a bait got robbed. That's all I care about.
What was his rank?
It was like 46. That's too low.
I'm not gonna pretend to know. Someone on Twitch is gonna call me out on that too.
Oh, I can take the heat. I think Abate's top 30 easy.
He's an amazing player.
I have a little bit of a bias. I have that Neo KJH bias. Looks like Kelly? Kelly and Scythe? the Midwest Heroes, Kelly and Scythe.
Oh, all right. No KJH Duck.